The convert to NURBS command does have its uses, but it's more in a simpler applications. When things become more convoluted, it does not serve you well. So here I've turned three planar objects into NURBS using convert to NURBS. I'm going to hit the dialog box, have a look at it. Control is somewhat limited. And this is pretty ugly. So now we're going to move over to the set beside them. Select them. Hit return, dialog box, use these settings. And this is what we wanted the first time. You can do things to this, you can select it, and then you can shell it. And you can also select curves and fillet them. This is how this works. I'm going to turn the fill off to my planar objects and place a 3D locus point beside each object. I'm going to select the triangle and the 3D locus point and do a duplicate along a path using 12 iterations. And I will do the same for the other two objects. Now I'm going to turn off the objects themselves, and then I'm going to apply the corresponding 3D loci or locus to the classes. I'm going to turn the triangle class back on. I'm going to move to a absolute view, and I'm going to nudge that 3D locus off a bit so I can select it. And I'm going to move it to the top of the pyramid. I'm going to move to the bottom right hand corner and move that locus off a bit and put it to the right corner. The left hand corner is okay, it was put in automatically. I'm going to turn that triangle class off and bring the box class on. This time I'm going to take a 3D locus point and put it dead center like that. And apply it to the box class. Turn the square class off. Now I'm going to turn on the circle class, and it's pretty much set to go. I'll bring on the other classes, delete the planar geometry. And now I'm going to turn off the classes shown and move to an absolute view again on the triangle. Select a NURBS curve interpolation mode. Starting at the top, I'm going to lay in my curve. And at first it's looking a little ugly, but take the reshape tool, change vertex mode, click as shown, and your triangle returns. I'm going to turn that class off and bring the square up. I'm going to repeat this process starting at the top. And once again, take the reshape tool and hit the corners to bring it back to a perfect square. We'll turn off the square class and bring up the circle. And starting at the top with the NURBS curve interpolation mode, just pick off the circle. Activate the 3 classes and delete the 3D locus points. Select Loft, no rails, Loft, hit OK, and there's the shape.